And we are back yet again. We're being shot already. Not really sure why that's going on. And we are here in Phobos Lab. We didn't get to see the initial little bit because I had to stop and go check the plumbing, of which I did. And I had another glass of water and a little piece of cake. A delicious little piece of lemon cake, actually. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's very hard to turn down something like that. It's very moist indeed. And for some reason, that was a joke on some, I think it was like Family Guy or something. It was like, moist. It's like, what? Apparently, at least according to the front page of YouTube, which I end up invariably having to see for whatever reason. You know why my throat is constricted at the moment? It's because I'm filled with feeling and vigor. Give health. Thank you. But no, it's... Apparently there's a new word called salty that people use today. These kids these days use it. I'm not really sure why. Reasons, I'm going to assume. But salty is something... I don't use modern words to a point, because I don't talk to modern people all that much. Or when I do, I just talk like myself, and then everybody ends up talking like me. And that's not even... I know it sounds like super egotistical, but most of the time, when I talk to people for any length of time, they all start talking like me. They always do. Well, what the hell? Oh, it's a thing that you go down. Okay. I don't remember this. But it's really fucking cool. But yeah, people always end up talking like me all the time. That apparently did something, but oh, it raises the bridge. Which is going to be water under the bridge. Ooh, this is really neat. They really did a very good job on this game. All of them did. The community, man. The community can always do better than just about any company. See, that's the thing, though. This basically is a modern AAA game now. With all the little enhancements, it's a modern AAA game. Okay? It just is. In terms of gameplay, graphics, presentation, all that. So my question is this. Will we get something like that for Doom 2016? I almost called it December 2016. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, I would be very surprised if 2016 will look like this. We'll get something like this, you know? Well, I don't know what the equivalent would be, though. That's the best question. Because this gives it modern-day everything. But I'm not really sure. Actually, no, this isn't really modern-day everything. The gameplay style that we're using here is more of an early 2000s kind of thing. You know, back when gameplay was more complicated than... Wait for Ramirez to open the door. Or wait for, Captain, I forget what his name is. Captain, oh, I can't remember the voice actor's name. God damn it. What's his name? Ugh. Get up. What is that guy's name? Captain Peter David. Not Peter David. Larry David? That's not Larry David. It's the guy, you know. That guy. Shit. Give me my health. I think this is where we need to go. If not, I don't care. Well, they opened up the bridge, so I think this is the right place to go. That guy, you know, Captain Anderson. Anyway, whatever that captain guy is, you know, because, wow, brilliant. No clip. I'm not climbing all the way back up there. No clip. There we are. But anyway, yeah, it's like, we don't have to deal with that. Although, you know, Doom 2016 had gameplay kind of like this, but it still wasn't nearly as complex as this, you know. But it worked well, though. Doom 2016 had much better gameplay than I had expected. Than I could have ever hoped for, really. But that's Doom 2016. It just... Doom 2016. We had talent, ladies and gentlemen. We had this thing called talent. We had these people who knew how to create a game, also known as a game. And they did an amazing job. And I would like to see it live on and on like this has, you know? But will it... Because I just hope the community doesn't ignore it. Well, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing the community can even do. What am I saying? Because they don't have like legitimate modding tools. They just have SnapMap, and SnapMap can't create something like this. And yeah, I had somebody mention that all SnapMap really does is just zombie stuff, and that's pretty much all you see. I chose that more as a joke than anything else, but it was also the best one that I could find. The SnapMap map that I found was for... that guy did a lot of fucking damage. See, I hate it when an enemy can do that much damage. He took me down to 17 health almost. No, it took me down to 7 health in one swipe. Look at that. That's over 15 points of damage right there. Or possibly less, I don't know. What am I supposed to be good at math? Okay, what is shooting me? What is hurting me? I don't understand it. Oh, this must be like a oh, it's shooting me outside. Oh, they're sniping me from all the way across the goddamn map. Now see, that is awesome. That is cool. But yeah, you know, Snap Map, there just aren't that many good maps. The Halo map was kind of cool. That's why I chose it, and also because people like to say, "Oh, it's a new Halo kind of game." And Doom has nothing to do with Halo at all. And it predates it by so many years. It's not even funny. That opened up something. Too bad I couldn't tell what it was, but that's holy shit! That did open up something. Give me some health, thank you. Okay, wait. Now, if I could just use my fucking G. Can I use the G key? Yeah, I can. Now I can. I don't understand why I couldn't before. Well, I really used it, didn't I? You liberated the hell out of that place. Okay, I got the red key. But fuck you. Fuck you. Assholes. Go away. Try to talk. But yeah. The Halo map was the best one that I could find. And even then, it wasn't that good. And the rest are all zombies, or any number of things like that. You know, it's just, it kind of sucks. I tried to play some of the E1 remakes, and they weren't any good. I guess we can just go over here. I imagine that's what we're supposed to be doing, even though I don't know if we're supposed to be able to... I don't know if they... Well, this is Zdoom, so they must expect us to be able to jump, you know? This isn't like an older WAD where they don't expect you to be able to do that. Although I don't mind cheating like that, because we all know I like cheating, because cheating is fun. At least in video games it is. That's how I used to beat games back in the day, just like fucking IDD whatever it was. I do remember the Duke Nukem one, D&K ROZ. Elijah just kind of spazzing out over here, it's hilarious. I think like D&K ROZ is supposed to be like Duke Rocked or something. I don't remember entirely. And I know that the I think there's IDDQD or something that gave you the God mode for this, but with the modern day source ports, it's literally just type in God mode, which is good. Although you know what's funny, in Medal of Honor Allied Assault, the God mode cheat was just dog, which I found funny. But that was one of those where it's going to show you that I thought that was like such a modern game because you had to like modify the executable to even use cheats. And these days, I don't think games even have cheats, or if you use them, like the whole game explodes because it's all designed for like multiplayer. And so if you use cheats, that's like you could be using it in the multiplayer, so you can't do it. But back in the day, man, you could cheat all the time, which is cool. Because sometimes you need a little bit of God mode or a little bit of give all to make it through. Unless you're like a pro MLG, and then I guess that's like an anathema to you. How dare you use cheat codes? And we got him. Alright, that's the orange key card. I don't need no fucking orange key card. It's like Hawaiian Punch. I think there's one more. I think there's 2 more levels, or is there 1 more level? I don't remember. Because I seem to think I think there might be 2 more levels after this. There's like the Phobos Anomaly. This will probably open up something. No, it didn't. It's like a Phobos Anomaly. We're at Phobos Lab. See, that's the thing. I've played this so much, but I don't remember every single aspect of it. So it might take us a while to finish this. Which is fine. I think I have a week's worth of recordings, which is always awesome indeed. That's less work for me, or is that more work? I don't know. Okay, what do we have? We have the red key. And that's the blue door. No, we got like the... Okay, wait a minute. We got the... Okay, that's the orange door. Alright. We're on the path. We're on the path to salvation. It's like, I kind of remember... I know as of this recording, you guys have already seen me play through, you know, PSX Doom, where I have to play through this entire thing here, and yet I can't remember if there's 1 more level after this or 2. I want to say 2 more. There's 1 more level, 1 more full level, and then there's Phobos Anomaly, and then it's done. And that guy coming out of the darkness was a little creepy. Just a little. But yeah, doing these little playthroughs, it might seem easy, but it can be difficult. Like, I did a whole playthrough of Quake 1. This is the first episode. And I didn't like it. I've done this before. I've done this a lot of times before, actually. I didn't like it. Recorded 40 minutes, roughly 3 episodes out of that. And I deleted it, because I thought it was crap. Now, if you thought that Scythe 1 was crap, that I did, then you'll be like, well, why didn't you delete that one too? Because I think Scythe 1 is crap that I did. All I do is complain about, oh, it's not as good as Project Brutality. And I'm really hoping that when that thing comes out, people aren't like, all you did was complain about Project Brutality, or complain about Quake-style Doom. And I'll admit, I did that. But you know what? I kind of just had to stick with it, because I didn't want to redo it again. So I just lived with it. But if I can help it, you know... Well, when I say if I can help it, I can... Like, right now, you know, this is going good. But when Quake didn't go good, it was still, you know, June. So it didn't matter. And so I didn't really care too much that I had to delete that. Of course it opens from the other side. So what do I got to do? Like, why did I grab this? Do I have to jump down in there? I guess. Or is there nothing even... Well, I guess there is. Okay. See, I got to try to... What the hell? There we go. Okay. But, yeah, it's like... I guess you can crouch and jump in this particular WAD. Whatever next. But, let's see, where was I? Yeah, I was able to delete Quake because it's not like I was in that big of a rush to get everything done. And so, it didn't bother me to get rid of it. Now, will I do Quake at some point in the future? Hard to say. Hard to say. It's a very bittersweet game for me. It was the first game Vizio and I ever played together. It's interesting that we would that would be the first one, because that was one of the that's the first game that a lot of people played when it came to multiplayer, because it had a TCP and all sorts of little things to make it really easy to connect, and it still works. That some of those methods still work even to this day. And well, Quake 1 just is a great game all around. It's a very tough game though. It's a lot harder, I think, in some respects than Doom here. And the thing about Quake you got to keep in mind is that the enemies kind of have to be tougher, because in Quake there's a lot less of them on screen at any one time, because at that time, you know, you couldn't have that many 3D models on there, because 3D models take a lot of processing power. Well, great guy. How did you... It's like, you know, that Doom Marine definitely is one of Uncle Sam's misguided children, it would seem. But anyway, you cannot have that many enemies on screen at one time, just because it was somewhat difficult to render all that out. And it's interesting how not Doom, but Quake's graphics have aged. They don't look that bad, especially with the Dark Places engine. Really, Doom looks good no matter what, in my opinion at least. And Quake looks good to a point, but they definitely have aged a bit. They're very low poly, low detail. Okay, now I think we need to go in here. It's like I keep trying to remember. Oh, we got the blue key. Okay, we got the blue key and the silver key, and so we go through here and shoot these guys. But Quake was decently fun to play through. Yeah, yes, we gotta go. What if this loops around in there? I don't know. We'll see. We will find out momentarily. Grenade him. Grenada. That did nothing. But it was fun playing the first episode of Quake again, at least. If only because I hadn't played it in a while. Ever since I haven't played it since I did Quake Epsilon for the main channel. But I started playing some of episode 2, and holy crap, episode 2 is really tough. I only got like 3 episodes in before I was, or not 3, yeah, 3 levels in before I finally just called it a day of recording. And even then I didn't like it because I mainly just kept dying all the time. I don't like playthroughs where you just die all the time, because I think it gets boring after a while. It's like, okay, we get it, you suck at the game. That's why I don't mind cheating, because at least I'm making progress, you know. Let's grab that. Hey, it's the first Cackle Demon we've seen the entire game. Does it lead anywhere? Yep, yeah it does. Grenade time! Just throw them! Those grenades really are a lifesaver, that is for sure. But going back to 2016, you know, having played it to completion and not wanting to really... Well, see, this is a spoiler alert, so... Spoiler alert! One thing I did find is that the plasma rifle eventually kind of becomes a little bit useless because it's just too underpowered, like I said in the review. But one thing that I didn't really harp on as much as I should have, even though I did, I just didn't realize it at the time, is I needed to harp on more about that double-barreled shotgun. Which I guess I did, but still. Because, like, that really carries you through a lot of the game. That double-barreled shotgun, man, that thing is bad-ass. Because that thing does a lot more damage than the fucking plasma rifle. At least it seemed that way to me. Because I only played it on Hurt Me Plenty, so... I played it on Hurt Me Plenty both times I completed it, so there's that. We needed the yellow key. And I don't know where the yellow key is. Oh, except it's right there. Key card. We need a fucking key card. But yeah, you know, that double-barreled shotgun, man, that thing is excellent. I just absolutely love it. But what's funny is that's from Doom 2. Doom 2, for as simple as it is, you know, it's basically just an expansion pack, in my opinion. It, you know, a lot of the elements from it are seen in every single other Doom game. You know, it's like the double-barreled shotgun, the Mancubus, all that was seen in Doom 3. They brought that back. And which I guess is cool. It's like you couldn't really have Doom without those elements. You couldn't have Doom without the super shotgun, which we don't have, because this is a Doom 1. Although I do think you do get a super shotgun at some point. Shit. Give me my fucking chain gun. I think at some point you do get a super shotgun, at least if you don't have the Brutal Doom weapons. I wonder, can we... Does Doom guy still sound like Doom 3 guy? I can't hear it because the audio is low. Because I like Doom 3 a lot more than some people do. I don't have the retroactive hate for it. In fact, I can't wait to actually start playing that. Although that's another one of those goddamn bittersweet games. See, that's the thing. It's like, when you share your life with somebody, things do become bittersweet if you no longer share one's life. Should have gotten close. Could just be like, bros before hoes. God, I hate that statement. Alright, well, we were able to complete that one pretty quickly, actually. So, I am General Lotz, and we will find out if there is a second level before the end, which I do believe there is. And so, I am General Lotz, wishing you a good, Quake 1. Again, good Quake 1 mission, pack 1, or whatever makes you happy.